Welcome to Parent 101 from Clear Creek ISD, the series where we walk through the parts of school that families ask about most. Today, we're talking about dual language.
Which is a good one to take on because this is a program a lot of families have heard of, and very few families feel like they actually understand.
So let's take it from the top.
Let's. And here's the frame I'd offer first. Learning in two languages is one of the most valuable things a school can give a child. That's the whole reason CCISD runs this program. Everything else today is just the mechanics of getting there.
Okay, start me at zero. What is dual language?
It's a program where students learn Spanish and English together, and both languages are used to teach the regular school subjects: reading, math, science, social studies.
So it's not a Spanish class.
It is not a Spanish class, and that's the thing people get wrong most often. This isn't a period in the day where your child learns vocabulary. It's a full academic program that happens to be taught in two languages.
So they're learning fractions.
In two languages. It's the same curriculum every other student in the district is getting.
Got it. So what's the goal at the end of it?
Three things, and CCISD is specific about all three. The first is bilingual. Your child can speak, understand, and communicate in both English and Spanish. The second is biliterate. They can read and write in both. Those are different skills. Plenty of people can speak a language they can't write.
So biliteracy is its own goal.
Its own goal. And the third is multicultural, that your child is confident and comfortable moving between cultures. That one's harder to put on a report card, but it may be the one that shows up most in their adult life.
Okay, here's the question sitting under all of this. If they're spending all this time in Spanish, is something else getting squeezed out?
No, there's a word for that. This is an additive program. It adds a second language and a second literacy on top of everything your child would normally learn. It does not replace their education, and it does not slow it down. Nothing is coming out to make room.
That's the reassurance a lot of parents are looking for.
It is. It's the root of the most common worry families have.
So who is the program for?
CCISD runs two models, and they serve two different groups. The first is one-way dual language, pre-K through 5th grade, for Spanish-speaking emergent bilingual students.
And emergent bilingual means?
The Texas term for a student whose home language is something other than English and who is still building English proficiency. There's a whole separate Parent 101 guide on that.
So one way is for a child who speaks Spanish at home.
Right. It lets them keep growing in Spanish while they build English instead of setting one language down to pick up the other.
And the second model?
Two-way dual language, kindergarten through 8th grade. And this one brings both language groups into the same room, about half Spanish-speaking emergent bilingual students, about half English proficient students.
In the same room?
In the same room, on purpose. That balance is the design. The students become language models for each other. And here's the practical thing to know. When a family says they're applying to the dual language program, this is almost always the one they mean. Two-way is the model with an application.
Do the two models teach different things?
Same content, same three goals. The difference is who's in the room and which language each child is growing into.
Before we get to how a family gets in, can we do the questions?
Go ahead.
Will my English-speaking child fall behind in English?
No, the goal is full grade level achievement in both languages. Your child learns the same content as their peers and adds a second language and literacy along the way. That's the additive point again.
Is dual language the same as ESL, or is it remedial?
No, and these get confused constantly. ESL supports emergent bilingual students in learning English. That's its job. Dual language is a choice program, open to English speakers and Spanish speakers both, designed to build two complete languages. It's enrichment, not remediation.
Is it only for Spanish speakers?
No, the two-way model is deliberately balanced, roughly half and half, because students learn from each other. If it were only Spanish speakers, the model wouldn't work.
Do I need to speak Spanish at home to enroll my English-speaking child?
No, and I want to say this one clearly because I think it stops a lot of families before they ever apply. Many of the families in this program do not speak Spanish at home. You are not disqualified, you're not even unusual.
That's a big one. Last one, can we only attend our zoned school?
No, enrollment is open to students outside the program's attendance boundaries based on space availability. So if the program isn't at your neighborhood school, that is not the end of the conversation.
5 for 5. All no.
All no. This is a high-quality choice program that prepares students for today and for their future. It just isn't well understood yet.
All right, where is it offered?
5 elementary schools: Brookwood, Landolt, League City, McWhorter, and Stewart.
And after 5th grade?
3 intermediate campuses continue the pathway through 8th grade.
Okay, so how do you actually get in?
2 paths. If your child is a Spanish-speaking emergent bilingual student, you don't apply. Your child is placed through the district's language identification process. You complete the home language survey at enrollment, and the LPAC committee at your campus takes it from there.
So that one happens through the school.
That happens through the school. If your child is an English speaker, you apply, and kindergarten is the main entry point.
Walk me through it.
You complete the dual language program application and attend an orientation, which is required. If more students apply than is space, a lottery is held. Then you schedule language proficiency testing, and your child takes a short oral English test on their own.
On their own, meaning the parent isn't in the room?
The parent isn't in the room, but the results are shared with you. And it's not a test to worry about. The district just needs to confirm the child is a fluent English speaker. Students who score at the fluent English speaker level go on the qualified list. Students who aren't selected go on a waiting list and can still enter during the first semester of kindergarten if a spot opens.
So a no in the spring isn't necessarily a no in the fall.
Not necessarily. Keep an eye on it.
What if space is tight?
There's a published order. Siblings of students already in the program come first, then children of campus staff, and both of those groups receive automatic placement if they meet the entry criteria. After that, students zone to the campus, then applicants from other campuses.
What about a family who hears about this in 2nd grade? Too late?
Not necessarily, but it is harder because by then the class has been operating in Spanish for years. There's a path in on a space available basis by meeting Spanish language criteria, and those are laid out grade by grade in the written guide.
Which brings up dates. When do you apply?
Application windows and parent meeting dates change every year. For the current year's dates, visit ccisd.net/dual language or call the dual language coordinator, Cynthia Suarez. And check today. Don't assume. Finding out too late in the year is the most common way families miss this program.
Okay, say I'm in. What does the road look like?
It's a full-day program that begins in the early grades and continues year over year. It isn't a unit or a semester. It's how school works for that child.
And it goes through 8th grade.
Through 8th grade, because of those 3 intermediate campuses. A student who starts in kindergarten keeps building both languages for 9 years straight, not starting over in 6th grade, just picking up where they left off.
9 years is real fluency.
It is. A lot of dual language programs stop at 5th grade and students lose ground. Here, the pathway keeps going.
If somebody wants to actually see this, not just hear us describe it,
there's a webinar, the Dual Language Two-Way Immersion webinar on the CCISD Dual Language page. It walks through the curriculum, the application process, and what families can expect. If you're seriously considering it, watch it.
Last thing, who do I call?
Start with the Dual Language Coordinator, Cynthia Suarez. Her email is csuarez@ccisd.net, and her phone is 281-284-0324. You can also contact the campus offering the program directly. And if your question is really about emergent bilingual identification, linguistic services, or TELPAS, look for our Emergent Bilingual Students Guide, also part of Parent 101.
Any last thought?
Just this: 2 languages, 2 literacies, and the confidence to move between cultures. That's a real offer, open to more families than most people think.
When families and schools partner together, every dual language student can learn, grow, and thrive in 2 languages. Thank you for spending time with us today. Parent 101 is a parent and family engagement initiative from CCISD federal programs, created to help every family feel informed, included, and supported.
Explore every Parent 101 guide anytime at ccisd.net/parent101.
And if you'd like to help shape the work we do, your voice matters. Share your thoughts through our survey at ccisd.net/federal programs.
Because together, we go farther.